to share the outdoor experience, regardless of opportunity, skill level, or ideals. This is the mission statement of Blue Collar Outdoors. Since 2006, I've poured my heart and soul into developing an idea that would allow everyday sportsmen to share their hunting and fishing adventures with the public. This is that show. This is Blue Collar Outdoor TV. Thank you for watching this episode of Blue Collar Outdoor TV, folks. I'm your host, Ryan Yaskew. Back in 2014, Manitoba Conservation and Water Stewardship held a vote to determine Manitoba's provincial fish. The vote was neck and neck, but ultimately, in the end, walleye came out on top. And the residents of Manitoba couldn't have picked a better fish. The walleye has the most prolific range, as well as found in the vast majority of bodies of waters in this province. The fisheries here are dynamic, due in part to the differing rules from one water body to the next. We're fortunate enough to have Bruno Bruedelin from Manitoba Conservation speak to us on both the basic biology of walleyes as well as their range within the province, and how differing rules affect different bodies of water and why they've put these rules in place. I'll also touch on a couple of basic techniques and tactics for catching the great walleye. In the first segment, I took my kayak out on a local body of water for a great late evening bite.
Just trolled past the weed bed there and figured, hey, there's probably gonna be a fish there, and sure enough there was. I don't know what I have here. It's fighting like a walleye. Nice walleye. Look at that, we got a fish. All right. Look at that. All right, look. That is just awesome. I wasn't even ready to catch a fish yet. Well, there we go. I think I found some fish finally. Oop. Oh wow, I was gonna let him go anyway. Little 15-inch walleye. Wasn't expecting that. Bonus. All right, I think we found some fish. I am gonna anchor and see if I can find where those are at. So all I've been doing is just slowly drifting around the lake. I think I found the walleyes. So what there was here, there's a little weed deck coming off the reeds, and I suspect the walleyes actually stay in there during the daytime. There we go. What do I have here? Another walleye. There we go. Another 14-inch walleye. There we go, another fish. This one feels like a walleye. And it is. Gotta love evening walleye bites. So that's 3 casts in a row now I've caught a fish. This is just a little guy. Just a little fella here. Ow! So there we go. That's about a 12-inch walleye. 11, 12-inch walleye. We'll let him go.
My name is Bruno Bruedelin. I'm the regional fisheries biologist out of Brandon here. Well, walleye now are a provincial fish in Manitoba there, and they're probably the most sought after species in Manitoba by anglers. It's and it ranges right from the American border right to the end of the province there. It's a lot of the lakes in the southwest are stocked with walleye fry every year, and that's where they owe their existence. But a lot of the other water bodies have, natural reproduction, and it's one of the limiting factors down south here is adequate spawning habitat. It's just they're not, there's not the rock, the flowing water. It's just we have tried artificial spawning reefs, and they've been somewhat successful, but it's not the answer. But basically down here it's like a put and take fishery, versus north of the park it's natural reproduction. And walleye, as you're all aware, are spring spawners. They normally around the May long weekend is when the walleye start hatching. And so they're a well sought after species. It's the fish in Manitoba. It's basically, those are the high quality management of walleye waters are the ones further north, for walleye. And I think we're all kind of changing to that now. It's to promote and have people be able to catch good numbers of walleye, and you can keep your daily catch and all that, and eat them or whatever you want, but it's just to promote that for sustainable. With a slot limit, basically you're protecting, like right now we have the 45 to 70 centimeters of slot limit. Those are your spawners. Those are the more the males and females. It's after that they don't maybe spawn every year, and before that they're not even sexually mature. So if you're protecting the spawners, that's the way to go.
Well folks, today we're at Whitefish Lake here in Porcupine Mountains in Manitoba. This is a high management fishery. That means there's special rules and regulations in place to protect the walleye stocks in this lake. We're allowed 2 walleyes, and we have to release every fish between 18 and 28 inches, or 45 and 70 centimeters. We're gonna have a good day out in the lake, folks. I want you to stay tuned. You're going to enjoy this segment.
Got a walleye? Hey.
It is a walleye.
Good.
And it might actually feel like it might be a keeper.
Oh, a feeder.
A feeder. There we go. Nice.
Got him?
Got him. Yeah.
Good. Try and keep us in the area.
Yeah, we found them. So there we go. That one should be close. We'll tape him and see how big he is. But you have to let go over 18 inches in here.
Yep.
So we'll throw him on the bump board and have a look. Oh, he's trying to drive his spikes into me. How many centimeters is it? 45, is
45,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, he's
So
good.
you're about 41.
41, yeah. There we go.
Put him in the basket. All right. Just walking up the edge. But I've been marking fish.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There's a walleye. Without a doubt. Feet of water.
Nice. we go.
There are walleye in here, Ryan.
Okay, just
52.
52 centimeters?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. There she goes.
Sayonara.
Ooh.
Ryan's into a fish. That might be the baby we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Keeping her head down.
Whoa.
That we have to release this one.
Definitely have to release this one. Yeah. There we go. That is, look at that. The hook just popped out.
Wow.
There we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
Beauty.
Yeah.
21.
21,
and a
probably
half.
21 and a half inch walleye.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Nice dark color, just a
Yeah.
gorgeous, healthy fish.
Trying to be gentle on her and in the process being rough. Hey folks. Well, I'm out here. I'm actually walleye fishing right now, and I thought I would share a few tips and tactics with you that have helped me succeed on the lakes and streams in Manitoba for our provincial fish. So first off, I want to touch on summer fishing. Really, because of the diverse nature of walleye, you can pretty much travel anywhere and catch them, even from the smallest of streams to the biggest of lakes. The biggest fishery in Manitoba right now is actually Manitoba's biggest lake. It's Lake Winnipeg, or Big Windy as they call it. I haven't been fishing there yet. Hopefully in the next 3 months I might get out there. But I have fished Lake Dauphin, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of guys ice fish it. I haven't heard much about the summer fishing. Red River is another brilliant fishery here in Manitoba that's within easy distance and actually travels right through Winnipeg. Because I'm Western Manitoba, I hit places like Lake Dauphin, Lake of the Prairies, and even some of the smaller prairie rivers here. I like to use Lindy rigs with minnows or night crawlers or even leeches for walleye fishing. I really like fall fishing for walleyes in these small streams. Low water seems to be the key. The fish are congregated in a small area. Once you find one, you usually have found multiple walleyes. Another way of catching walleyes in the summertime is to troll bottom bouncers. They're these rigs that have a spinner on them with a big heavy weight, and it takes it down, and you can cover a lot of water in deep water, 30-40 feet, to find walleyes on big lakes. This past summer I went fishing with a friend of mine. We went to Whitefish Lake where we actually trolled those bottom bouncing rigs for a little while. We didn't catch any walleyes, but that was just that particular day. We actually found the walleyes very shallow that day. Jig fishing, which I'll touch on with ice fishing, is my particular favorite though. So all I have here, folks, is a 1/8 ounce chartreuse lead head with a frozen minnow on it. That right there is my weapon of choice for fishing for walleyes in the summer or in the winter time. The secret to jig fishing is to bounce it off the bottom and to roll it slow up and down, and to always keep the tension on your line. Never dropping the rod and then letting it sit. When you drop the rod like this, you lose tension on your hook, and what happens is a walleye will often come bite it right then and there when it's dropping and you don't feel it, and he can spit it out. So folks, a few key points to remember with fishing for walleyes. Look for structure in lakes. Look for points, steep drop-offs, rocky shoals, and even flats. From season to season, it may vary where you find the walleyes, but the walleyes will always be on some type of structure like that. Walleyes, the majority of the time, relate to the bottom. They're always found within a foot of the bottom. It's very rare to find walleyes suspended up above it. So keep that in mind when you're fishing for them. And it doesn't matter where you're fishing for them, what situation, murky, clear water, bottom is the key. And one final tip, folks. If what you're using isn't working, don't be afraid to switch up and try something else. Walleyes can be incredibly finicky at times. Either speeding up or slowing down your presentation can mean all the difference in the world. Folks, I hope these tips and tactics help you out a little bit next time when you fish for our provincial fish, the walleye. Well, folks, we're fishing here, just getting the lines in the water here at Lake Dauphin. Fishing for walleyes here today. This is one of Manitoba's premier walleye fisheries, and it's that way because it's a high management lake. So you're only allowed to keep walleyes under 18 inches and over 28. There's a slot to protect the reproducing fish, and then you're only allowed to take 4 walleyes. This is an incredibly fertile and productive body of water. It never fails to produce, so I suspect we're going to have a pretty good day out in the ice here. There we go, got a fish. Nice size walleye it looks like. There we go. First fish of the day. Haven't even been fishing 10 minutes. Really nice. Lake Dauphin walleye, first one of the day. That sure didn't take long at all. 10 minutes of fishing. We'll get a tape measure on him and we'll see how long he is. 19 inches, folks. He's too big. He falls in the slot limit, which is where you have to release them. He's 19.5 inches. So I'm going to take a quick picture here and let him go. There we go. Bite. This doesn't feel like a walleye at all. Oh, it is. It's a nice one, too. There we go. There we go. Man, they're engulfing it. They're not biting hard today, but they're, when they do bite, they're biting and engulfing it. It's just taking them a while. There, give me my hook back. I think he's going to be too big to keep. Alright, there we go. Another nice Lake Dauphin walleye. That might actually be under 18 inches. I might actually get an opportunity to eat one here. Alright. Got a bite. Alright. Got another walleye here. Ooh, that feels bigger. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a nice walleye. You know when they're taking drag, it's a nice fish. There we go. That's the biggest one of the day. Oh, drop your rod, Ryan. Oh. There we go. Nice walleye. Just came and smashed the dead stick again here. Probably about 21 inches. Nice looking fish. It's just getting to be good time here, so should pick up a few more. I'm gonna let the girl go here. See you later.
Well, folks, one would think that this is where the show ends, but it isn't. During the filming of the last segment, I latched into a monster fish. The northern pike was a close second to the walleye in provincial voting. And folks, you're going to have to watch this segment. It's almost too good to believe.
There we go. Whoa, what do I have here? I would say I have a northern pike on here, folks. I don't know how long I'm going to have it for. Oh, I hate that. Oh, huge northern. Huge northern pike. Oh my god. Oh, holy crap. Wow. Bonus. Here I am fishing for walleyes. Look what the cat dragged in. Holy cow. I got a grin on my face from ear to ear with this. I was using 4-pound test with no leader. I cannot believe I got this fish in. Now, we're gonna let this old girl go. She gave me a good fight. Amazing fish. Wow, a bonus bycatch. It's one of the perks of fishing Lake Dauphin is you can get big pike out here and some big perch and some big tulipy, I guess. All right, let's let this old girl go. Just start to kick a little bit. There we go. And she's gone. Just like that. Yeah!
Well, folks, that last clip was way too good not to share. I'd like to thank Bruno Bruedelin for taking time to talk to us about the great walleye, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Until next time, folks, take care.